All right, guys. I just have to think about something here. It's regarding, and I talked about this. You'll hear it in another podcast as well. It's about Trump and a statement that I just realized he made from last night. I didn't realize this is exactly what he said. Let me talk about it. This is DJ Wolf Live. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and talk about this right quick. First thing first. Last night at the debates, and I meant to mention this. If you hadn't already seen it, or if you hadn't been under a rock, the debates, from all accounts, many accounts, was really a big fiasco. And I'm going to tell you, I don't put it on the fault of Joe Biden. Now, as you know, I'm not a fan of Joe Biden. Definitely not a fan of Trump. But again, Joe Biden did eloquently try to talk about the issues. And he tried to talk directly to the American public. Unlike Trump, who didn't want to talk about any issues at all he wanted to do was bitch. And that's pretty much all he did the whole debate. To a point when Chris Wallace was trying to get him to answer some questions, the first thing he said, "What, are you trying to debate me now?" And I'm like, fool, he's the moderator, you fucking idiot. He's trying to moderate a debate so you guys can have a chance to address the issues that you want to talk about to the American public. Unfortunately, Trump didn't try to address any of them. Matter of fact, at one point, Chris Wallace asked him, what is your stance about white supremacy? I don't remember the exact question, but it was pretty much along that line. And he never answered the question. If anything, he said, Proud Boys, stand back and stand by. That's what he said. Now, I want to analyze that for a second here. He tell the Proud Boys, he know who they are. They're a far right, racist, white supremacy based group. He tells them to stand down and stand by. Okay. Is Trump telling on himself? Is he saying that he's really part of that group that rides with that narrow-minded bullshit of white supremacy? Of course. The stand by part is the problem that I got. Among other things. I got a problem with all of it, but definitely that. There's already, they're not rumors, they're facts. Trump has already said that he will not concede easily, or he will not, if the election is not won by him, he's not going to easily concede. And of course he's going to come up with all kind of bullshit about fake news, fake outrage, fake election, everything's fake. He's going to come up with everything in the world to not lose the election at any cost. By his own statement. So that's kind of what I'm thinking he's talking about. And here's the thing with me on this. You're an American, just like I'm an American. Okay? I'm a red-blooded African-American man. You're a red-blooded let me rephrase that. You're a red-blooded white, Anglo, whatever the fuck you call yourself, American. Okay? We're born in the same country. You've had opportunities that a lot of people have not had to live the way you want to live. And yet you want to take away whatever liberties that many of the people in this country have had for generations. Where my ancestors had to fight for decades and centuries to get their freedom, to get the basic freedoms that every American has. And now you want to take it all away from everybody. But you want to have all that to yourself and your own base. It's not fair, man. And then you don't even pay taxes on top of that. $750 per tax year ain't shit to a guy like you. It's just like you dropping off 2 cents if you have that kind of money, which I'm not sure, because I heard rumors that you really ain't as rich as you claim you are. You know? When meanwhile, guys like me get charged 5 and 6 times that amount for taxes, man. And don't make nearly as much as you do. Or families never earn even close to what you and your family made. And I'm talking about my family from where I came from in Cleveland. You could add 4 or 5 of those families and never would amount to annual income to what you and your families have been accustomed to for decades. You know? I'm not pleading with you, but you're a wrong son of a bitch, I tell you that. And really, anybody who thinks that this nutcase, yeah, I said it, this nutcase won that debate, you need to be locked up with him. Big time. You need to go to jail with him. Straight up. Because I got a feeling if he loses the election, there's a chance that he will be indicted. That's just my take on it. You know, and deservedly so. Deservedly so. You know, I could go all day about the bunch of stuff that he should be indicted for. And he likely won't be. You know. But that's how much of a crook he really is. He is an absolute crook. And yeah, I said it, he's a crook. He's a crook. He's a cheat. He's a liar. He's a racist. He's a bigot. I can keep going on and on about this guy. He's a female chauvinist. He's everything. You know? He's everything that you don't expect from your American president. You know? And Biden, I can say, even though I'm not a fan of Biden's, Biden won this round. Beyond question. He fought to stand up for all Americans. He didn't back down. He didn't back down on his convictions. But the problem was with Biden is that Trump was trying to talk over him all night and not give Biden a chance to talk at all. That's what the problem was. He kept running off in the fucking mouth. He kept running the mouth the whole damn time. The whole damn time. All he did was yap, 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 all damn day. You know? He didn't even have a respect for the moderator who was moderated by Chris Wallace of Fox News. I didn't think he did a bad job. I think he could have did a better job. But he definitely tried to tone down the president. But I'm going to tell you what they should have done. And a lot of people have been saying it. They should have turned off Trump's fucking mic. His mic should have been completely cut off. Exactly what they should have did. And they didn't do it. They should have did it, but they didn't do it. They could have done it, but they didn't do it. You know? I think that would have given Biden a chance to be able to speak out and speak up for what he believed in. And he was extremely nasty to Trump, although Trump pissed him off a couple times. And I tell you the truth, I can't blame him for getting mad. At one point, he told him, keep talking. You know, that's not only an old school phrase, but that's an old school ghetto phrase. Keep talking. Yeah, so Biden was Biden was on that bullshit for real when it came to that. He was about to go ham on that motherfucker for real. I give him credit, because one thing about Biden that I did like about him years ago was the fact that he was a fighter. Or at least he was a guy who talked about fighting for the people. You know, Trump just don't give a fuck about nothing. He don't give a fuck about his own base. He's talked about his own base. He's talked to put down the military. He's put down everybody. You know, he's put down scientists. Oh yeah, by the way, Biden brought a lot of that up about the stupid shit Trump was saying over the past year. Of course, Trump didn't have any much comment to say about it because he got his ass shut down too. I mean, Biden came back and whooped his ass on it. I don't care what nobody's saying. If you watched that debate and you really thought Biden was losing, you would have lost your fucking mind. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, or you didn't see the debate, or didn't watch the same debate I watched. Because I know damn well when I saw it, I was like, yeah, he got it. And my wife and I were like, you know what? He getting his head handed to him. But people trying to play it up like, oh no, yeah, okay. You can't be serious if you really thought Trump won that debate last night. You cannot be serious. There's no way. Trump wasn't even debating, to tell you the truth. He clearly was not debating at all. He was bitching. Every time Biden brought a point about issues, Trump wanted to go off the rails about something else that had nothing to do with the issues at all at times. You know? He did. Biden got in his ass. That's the kind of candidate that I want to vote for. I'm just not a fan of his. I don't think, and personally, I think Biden's too old. You know? We need somebody a little bit younger to really get in Trump's ass and be a pit bull nonstop to him. That's what we need. Okay. But I wanted to hear more about the issues, man. Trump doesn't care about issues. He doesn't care about people. Notice he wouldn't talk about most of the issues that's going on. He just simply wouldn't do it. He simply would not do it. He simply would not do it at all. Many times over, he wouldn't do it, period. He just would not talk about issues. He did not talk about them, didn't want to talk about them. He could care less. Only thing he cares about is winning. And if you watch the debate, or if you haven't watched it, and you taped it and DVR it, I strongly suggest you sit down and seriously watch it and watch Trump's reaction every time Joe Biden get ready to talk about something. Trump couldn't keep his mouth shut for 2 seconds. He really couldn't. He had to say something and would not let Biden talk. Every time Biden proved the point about something, Trump got to jump in. Because Trump was a little bitch. He's a little bitch. He is. You can't be serious about this guy after all he said last night. You cannot. If when they lock Trump up, they should lock you right up with him if you buy into any word that he says. Bottom line. And yeah, I said it. This is DJ Wolf. My show is DJ Wolf Live. My YouTube channel is called For All to Hear TV. Yeah, because guess what? This is for all to hear, baby. I'm just telling it like it is. Whether you like it or not. Bottom line, I'm out.